Okay, so I started reading Chainsaw Man recently. I had already seen the anime, so I thought, hey, why not just give it a try? And oh boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. So yeah, dive in with me and how this manga destroyed my heart and my entire mental sanity with its amazing story. Spoilers for the manga ahead, by the way, and enjoy the video. If I had to describe Chainsaw Man in one word, it would be wistful. And the reason why is because of the relationship between these two characters. Denji and Makima are the two driving forces behind the first entire arc, which is the one I'll be focusing on. A metaphor that I like using is that Makima is the puppeteer pulling the strings, while Denji is a puppet attached to him. We watch Denji go from a miserable life to actually having something that he resembles as a family. As we see many times in the manga, we see how Denji builds a comfortable life and how he starts to enjoy it. After surviving the biggest assassination attempt of the century, Makima takes control of the story once more. She didn't just manipulate Denji, she manipulated almost everyone in Division 4. She orchestrated a massacre across the world using the Gun Devil, who killed countless of people, kids, teenagers, adults, all because the US government feared her so much that they made a desperate contract to have the Gun Devil kill her, but it was useless. Makima survived, and instead of being assassinated, they turned Aki into the Gun Devil fiend. Aki, who had been already manipulated to his breaking point, ended up meeting a cruel fate, dying at the hands of one of the very people he wanted to protect. It's tragic and poetic and utterly heartbreaking. Chainsaw Man somehow makes you cry and feel hyped at the same time. I want to give a massive respect to Fujimoto for that, because it's just simply amazing how he does all this in a few chapters and makes it feel so alive. Well, back on track. After all this madness, the only one who was left to carry that burden was Denji. He had to survive countless assassins, killed the Darkness Devil, and even then killed his own friend. Denji was exhausted. All he wanted was a good life, to run away from the despair that had followed him since the beginning. He even said that he wanted to stop thinking, to leave all of his pain behind with the one person he viewed as the most important to him. But his strings were pulled once again. Makima moved the puppet one last time, killing one of the remaining family members of this new life that Denji had, taking it away and killing it once more, like she did before, and she will keep doing it again. After the death of power, Denji lost all his will to fight for himself. Everything he had wanted was dangled in front of him, only to be ripped away at Makima's will. She had given him the stage and the resources, but Denji never realized that she was the one writing the script all along. He killed his friends, she crushed his dream, and at the end, she killed Denji as a person and gave birth to Chainsaw Man, the devil that was within him all along. It's so poetic and heartbreaking. Fujimoto hits the climax at the right time, and he doesn't disappoint. From the action scenes to the entire narrative, it's just incredible. But not everything in Chainsaw Man is amazing. Sometimes the pacing can be a problem and affect the flow and relationship between characters. And it suddenly feels like if the script just chugged a Red Bull and started going crazy fast because of the pacing issues. And then we have the female characters, which are sometimes overused in certain ways, you know. And if you read the manga, you know what I'm talking about. Well, you know, I can let it slide considering how Fujimoto develops his characters even with the pacing issues, and he still manages to grab a compelling plot that excels when it reaches the most interesting moments. But now, I want to talk about Denji, our protagonist. Denji is so different from the classic shonen protagonist, but that's exactly what makes him unique and interesting as a character. Although he's not the prime example of how someone should be, he's still relatable. Everyone had the desire to move forward and chase something in life, whether it be a desire, a person, or a promise, or even a dream. Denji's journey is different from other shonen protagonists. He doesn't seek recognition, power, or the duty to protect others. Instead, he searches for the most basic yet essential things in life: happiness, a family, a home, or simply someone to love. On the other end, we have Makima. She represents manipulation taken to an extreme, from how she controls Denji, his dreams and aspirations, to how she even manipulates his friends and the entire government. Makima deconstructs everything that Denji has for nothing more than her own twisted desire. The desire for controlling utopia, where she is the one who rules. And once again, Denji and everybody who comes across her falls into the twisted script that she has written, and that everybody is bound to follow. But that's everything for today, guys. I'll save the rest of my thoughts for another time. This video has been long enough, so if you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe, and thanks for watching till the end. Take care. Lego is out.